Hello, what's up? How you doing? Sorry I didn't give you any music. Um, my mic is super low. Sorry I didn't give you any sorry I didn't give you any music. I just, you know, didn't plug in my headphones because I was busy watching shorts. I just dropped my phone and eating. But anyway, I wanted to try Monster Prom a second time, and that didn't really go well, which is kind of sad. So, shall we play it again, I guess? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. And who are we gonna go for this time? Because I seem to take a liking to Polly, but she did not care about me. She called me a nerd. Uh, oh my goodness, the music is working this time. I don't think the music was working yesterday. But at least we got it now. Okay, I think... Ooh, who should we go after this time? I missed the Star Prince. I wish the Star Prince was like a choice. But he kind of just came out through a portal. We're playing one player. Do we want to play another 60-minute game? I'm down. I don't mind. Oh wait, can we get the voices thing? No! Okay. Well, I still want to be her, because I think she's cute. I don't want to be Vicky. We're gonna be Luna, as we were. I cannot find the letters on here. We're gonna be Luna again. Hello, mother! Pronoun she, yes. And we had yet to experience this ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Okay, we've already done this. These are the options. And Vera was mean. All she did was be mean to me, even though I didn't really talk to her. Vera was kind of mean to me, to be honest. Let's skip this. Go straight into the game. We've already done this. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Wonderful. Let's just get to it. School's outdated and lame. We need a new school we need a new school subject ASAP. I got my acrylic markers today. Good job, mama. Wonderful. Turning people into puppets through emotional warfare and deception. Wonderful. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Oh. Critical thought. I meant, dang, this country could really use that subject in schools. I want to turn people into puppets. Because I think that's funny. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? An incredible power of writing fan fiction. So compelling that actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Oh. That's terrifying. Well, then you'd know all the twists and turns because you're making it up. That would be really sad. Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately. No! The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved one, burning my enemies, settling an argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. I think the fanfiction one would be funny. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a gift. The head of their fiercest enemy. Oh. How lovely. Anything on fire. Or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. A silly toy that makes silly noises. I love that. The great abstract the abstract concept of gratefulness. No. A pony. Always a pony. That would definitely be for Miss Princess. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sorts? I want a silly toy that makes silly noises. Darn. I don't care about Scott, though. That's really unfortunate. Hello? Somebody's calling me. Actually, I'm kidding. It was just an alarm telling me to probably get ready for... Anyway. Oh, also, I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow since I'm going to the mall with some of my good friends. Yippee. So, I went to the auditorium the first morning the last time. I want to get to know the mermaid girl. I want to see if Miss Mermaid will like me. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain a lot of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Darn. You see hordes of classmates running away from Vera and Scott, and they're all screaming, "Spoilers!" Have you seen the latest the latest episode of Detective Wereweasel? Wereweasel finally exposed the cartel's entire operation. It did! It was so exciting! I peed on Grandma's carpet. Ew. I know, right? The cartel's organizational structure is so cool. I took so many notes. But last night was the last episode. I was so sad I peed on Grandma's carpet. Ew! Well, why don't we start our own TV show? We'll make it better than Wereweasel. Better than Wereweasel? Is that even possible? We're the perfect team. I have the money. You're the global target audience. Georgina Film Studios requires your ideas. Scott, Georgina Film Studios? We'll talk about that later. Right now, I need ideas. When the Mafia threatens to close his gym, an ugly freaking... must expose this... These are big words, man. And I played Sally Face. This is a lot of talking. I'm just realizing all the games that I play are just like games that I have to yap the answers. Anyway, well, at least it keeps me yapping. To save the only place that lets him do his ropes. That's terrible. Philly, 1985, when floods the market and with black cocaine, encourages a drug dealer to become a private eye to blackmail and save her coke labs. Sure. Did you just create the most relatable detective ever? Oh. That was a rhetorical question. Obviously, a young entrepreneur fighting to save her business from government regulation is objectively relatable. But she's a drug trafficker! She is a businesswoman protecting free markets. Doesn't that sound to you like the Monsterican dream? My goodness. I didn't think about it that way. But it really is But is she a buff entrepreneur, like really buff? Sure, why not? Hooray! All of my objections have suddenly disappeared. My goodness, I am tripping on my own voice. Vera puts you and Scott work stuffing packets of promotional cocaine to publicize the TV show. You gain +3 money as a payment. Oh goodness. Well, guys, I guess I'm raising up Vera. Ooh, who do we sit next to? It's Star Prince. I love Star Prince. Should we go sit by Star Prince again? I don't know. I hate this girl. She's kind of weird, and her shop kind of sucks. I do like these two, though, but I don't know who this is. I think I'm gonna sit by these two. You arrive at your table and find the cousin eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming. Oh, goodness. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using the Bizarro mind powers on me! The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me. Clearly because of the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive? Lies! I can feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. What? Every single lunch hour. My goodness. What? You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joyce them in Miranda's honor and drug their food. I think drugging their food would be... Let's do Miranda. Oh goodness. I jousted a lance under your arm. My hero, charge! Vanquish the invaders! Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there. Victory, the day is saved. Wonderful. Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles? Or am I just super high? I think that the question pretty much answers itself. Oh. They just kind of left. How lovely. What am I gonna choose next? I'm gonna choose my pasta because I'm hungry. We're not choosing the library because of the cat girl, and her shop is kind of useless. I want to go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's though the muses themselves have descended to give you... What? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Oh. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of scheming. Crowd Surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't Luna. Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself. She's dressed in a cosplay of Princess, Daisy. But now, thanks to our app, Crowd Surfs, you can have your own very own crowd-funded surf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family who wishes for everyone to experience the joys of royalty. And get the richer off of it. Okay. I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The surfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Luna, what do you think? I don't like Vera. Her personality. There's a thought of me that's just like, ooh, Vera, but there's also a thought of me that's just like, why are you, what? Vera's right, why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a leather daddy convention? Oh. Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. That sucks, this one. Ooh, I like that quite a lot. Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I'm quite sure I would know about them. My father's one of the most powerful dads I know, so, if he was not invited... Just stop there, Miranda, trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission, dirty talk guaranteed, dress code, come as you are. Oh. Vera, with the help of confused Miranda, goes to the next leather daddy convention in town. Next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier. These serfs were recruited and so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so. And, as an unexpected fringe between benefit, all the serfs kept trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex leather that's almost everyone almost as much as crowd surfs in the first place. My goodness, I cannot read. It's a win-win-win situation. And don't worry, Luna, I won't ask how you know so much about the fetish community. What? I don't! Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and she showed her appreciation. She gives you +2 money you earn, and you gain +1 smarts. Well, I guess I'm not getting in with, Polly. I wanna go... Where should we go next? I don't want to go to the classrooms. But I do like... We're gonna go to the auditorium again. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing and suddenly everyone else joins you in a musical number. It's so amazing that the people whom you were arguing with totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. I just became, like, from High School Musical, man. Welcome, Rowan. Hi! Also, did I say hello, Victor? I'm pretty sure I did. You notice Veranda showing off an elaborate new necklace to Miranda. They're the crown jewels of... Oh my goodness. My family acquired them in a cutthroat business merger. Do you like them? Oh yes, very much. Such a shame about the royal family, though. What, that they're all dead at the hands of their own servants? No, that was unavoidable. Once the true tragedy had taken place, they were no longer loved by their subjects. Feared, you mean? Oh no, fear is scary. Love is what matters. I could not disagree more. You there, settle this. I could not disagree with you more. You there, settle this dispute. What is the best way to let people know how powerful you are? Buy their houses, burn them down, and then replace them with a water park. Oh. You don't need to convince everyone. Just make sure everyone who doesn't love you disappear. Oh. Hey, I have to go do stuff, but I wanted to check in and say hi. Okay, thank you. Hello. Have a good day. I want a water park. Water parks? You mean to say that you land dwellers have been stealing massive quantities of our sovereign water merely for your amusement? This explains why my uncle Archduke was recently assassinated by the ambassador from SeaWorld. Shame on you, water thief! Off with their head! Oh goodness. You make a hasty escape before Miranda can summon her guards. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Oh. Ouch. That wasn't very efficient. I haven't done anything yet. I want to go here. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the Spooky High cafeteria as usual. JK, something messed up as always is going on here, and today is no different. Hello, Luna. Did you want to sit with us and our imaginary friend? No one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, Luna, you have some smarts. You're probably gonna figure this out pretty quickly. Do I? Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why didn't you take a guess? He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan. Scott, no we didn't. Shut up. We're gonna teach the piano, or maybe saxophone? I lost my notes. No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. The wild beast should go be the new school mascot. Put him in a sports jersey and let's rock. Go team! It's obvious you brought such a beast to the kitchen. You turn it into the next Monster Chef competition. Oh, champion. So you can split the big Monster Chef cash prize. I don't want that. What an amazing idea! Which is obviously ours. You're right, that was our idea. Oh goodness. Hooray, we're geniuses! And I have just what we need here. Training montage music. Suddenly you got a training montage, which the three of you tried to teach the cooking to the wild beast. You suck at it since you're not big chefs yourself, and also because it's a wild beast, it keeps on devouring people and wreaking havoc. But it's quite an epic training montage. Oh. Afterwards, you're sitting all excited in front of the portable TV. The Monster Chef show is about to start. You're holding cute supportive signs, and you even got yourself a custom-made t-shirt of the wild beast. Whoa, this is a big day! Also, how's that we trained the wild beast and it's now on the show if it's still noon and the cafeteria time hasn't even ended? My goodness. Scott, time works in mysterious ways when it comes to training montages. Okay. Okay, boys! I only hope it isn't a souffle challenge. We know the wild beast isn't good at souffles. The wild beast isn't good at anything aside from devouring people and wreaking havoc. Oh. You quietly watch the show. The challenge is Beef Wellington. Yes, no souffle. Not so surprisingly, the challenge begins. The wild beast just starts to devour the other contestants and destroys the show's set. You see the judges screaming, "Who the heck let a wild beast enter the competition?" The wild beast is disqualified. No! Well, I guess that's it. We might not have won the cash prize, but we won the most valuable of the prizes. The prize of laughing at our wild beast, messing up everything on the Monster Chef set, which is a memory we will cherish forever. That's wonderful. Is Damien ready to cherish more memories that include you? Wowie. Guys! We're getting Damien. Interesting. I'm taking bites while I'm doing this. I think, I like the auditorium because I'm a theater kid, but, I think I want to go here. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension, and the consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Afterwards, you discovered you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out. Oh. There you are. Thanks so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need I don't even know how to say that word. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Thank Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor, differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. Viral marketing, literally, a tailor highly contagious virus to make people love murder. Yes. You can do that? That's brilliant. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory. But soon, you fool! Your virus didn't make anyone love murder, it made them love murder! Just regular murder with an E before the R! This is a disaster. Oh, darn. People are just running around stabbing each other, cooking each other with flamethrowers, running each other over with tanks. It's horrible. I mean, it's a completely obliterated demand for my product. Why buy the cow when you can get the murder for free? Ugh, now I have to wait for the government to develop a vaccine before I can resume my life of crime. Again! In a rage, Vera totally forgets to give you the antidote for the poison that you drank earlier. You lose +2 boldness and -1 charm. Or -2 boldness. I am really bad at this. Okay. I'm really trying to get a date this time. Oh, I don't want to go to the auditorium because she's there. Dang. Let's go to the library again. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hope of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyways. Miranda's been mouthing off and being a princess again, as if that's so amazing. She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish garbage. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter if there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all of these factors, I've divided into the school cools and uncools. Now, I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of cools over the uncools. Uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chases. My goodness, I suck at this. Rotting squid should be thrown at the uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. I think this would be much more Miranda core, but I like this one. I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed up from class to class. These pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do, walk in them? Of course, the uncool student should pay for the chases out of pocket. Maybe I'll go into the chase business, exploit my fellow students, and advance the cools and turn it into a profit. A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3 to AP Fear, mongering on a beautiful studded couch. You notice there's a tag on it that says Oberlin Upholstery. Vera's counting her money. Sweet, you gain +2 money, and as royalty for your idea, you get +1 smarts. Wonderful. So is Vera gonna like me now? I'm desperate. I got rejected by Polly and now I don't know what to do. I like this prince. He's cool. But do I really want to spend a lunchtime doing that? Do I? I do like Miranda. I think we're gonna do this one. You come upon Damien sneering at whoa. I need to read that again. Hi, I'm at a sleepover right now. That's crazy. You're tuning in at a sleepover? Oh my gosh, Dove. I love you. No, I'm joking. Well, am I joking though? Anyways, let's say hi to your people for me. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while eating while her eating serves chow down obediently at the neighboring table. Still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and stuff. I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, the silverware is not for killing. Things can be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as heck. That's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as benefits the lower class. So you're saying that this silverware collection has no practical purpose? Oh my gosh, it's the same exactly. I don't want to miss a life. Oh, I love that. So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go round and round like this forever unless you say something to resolve this dispute. Lay off, Miranda and Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? I like exotic corpses. Damien's right, Mary. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. I think that's a wonderful idea. No, I'm gonna cringe if I watch this. I got rejected by Polly the first time I played this, and I was upset. Oh, I just realized it's another blue-haired person. My gosh. Lay off, Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? What do you mean exotic corpses? I want to murder people with silverware. I mean, I was just giving her garbage, but I am in favor of any plan that gets more people murdered. Oh, how barbaric. Are you sure that's the right thing to do? Yep, 100%. Absolutely. Well, alright then. Yum Yum Daisy, take the sharpest of these silvered wares in your filthiest peasant hands and go murdering, would you? I was kind of hoping you would do the murdering yourself. If we're living in an age wherein a lady can't outsource her senseless murders to her servants, I don't know what the world is coming to. Fair enough. As long as the murders get done, I guess I don't care. Miranda even outsources some silverware murder to you and Damien as a team. It really brings you closer to each other. How wonderful. Give me anything. I can't watch. There's a point where I'm gonna cry. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. You think it's cringy? I think it's fun because I'm not good at, like, rizzing these people. I don't like using that word. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you get struck by a lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. Oh my goodness. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and approachable that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. Lovely. We're the devs. Dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you that by name at the end of this run. I want to play it with other people, but I don't have other people to play it with. Actually? No, I don't have other people to play it with. I'm right. How am I the only one in here? I don't know. I guess it's because, like, the first live that I did, it was earlier than usual, and then this one is, like, later. So I'm assuming everyone's probably just, like, gone. I don't know. Some people seem to take more interest when I'm obsessing over Sally Face stuff. What should my nickname be? My nickname should be Desperate. You're doing your thing while a wild Damien suddenly appears. Hey you look like you have nothing better to do. I need a mount for the prom because walking is for losers. And also because I lost my driver's license after I drove my motorcycle through a Sunday school picnic. Oh. But I won't take any lame freaking mounts. I need the best creature in heck. So let's brainstorm. If you don't answer the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and riding you. Oh. A goat, but not just any goat. A goat that's a real butthole. I think I did this one last time and he didn't like it, so let's do this one. Oh. Because I'm a demon and I live in heck with my 2 dads who are also demons, you think I'm into goats? No, that's offensive. Any way I could have gone. What? One guy impregnates a goat with a hex spawn and now everyone thinks we're all about goats down there? Bruh. Any way I could have chose that, you wouldn't have liked it. You suck. Dude, what's wrong with you? You know goats are a sensitive topic for demons. I lose 2 charm. And fun. I hate social situations. That's fine. I'm going to... Should I go to the bathrooms? Or should I go to the outdoors? I like the idea of them. Sleepover buddy is forcing me to get off. That's fair. Okay, see you later. Goodbye. Punch them for me. And then, I don't know. Make an offensive Sally face joke that they don't get. Just for me, thank you. Auditorium, library. I don't care much about the library, but I reckon I'll meet like Vera or somebody there. So I'm gonna go. That day you spend some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving the algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But I guess that nobody actually has any idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Darn. You're distracted from your work by some very creative swearing across the room. Sounds like Damien. No one else can curse quite so fluently. Oh! Why don't you eat your keyboard? Oh. You can't help but going over to investigate. Seems like he's playing that popular and extremely competitive online game, Federation of Fables. Oh? Judging by his swearing, he's not doing very well. And judging by the laughter coming from the voice chat, it doesn't look like his swearing is working either. It looks like he's gonna put his fist through the monitor, but you've gotta help him out. You play this game all the time. It's time to reveal that Damien is the most messed up... Oh, time to reveal Damien the most messed up secret of Federation of Fables. Oh. Speak the forbidden name of the facialist giant into the microphone, driving the opposing team mad. I don't like that one. I want to do this one. You confidently pluck the headset from Damien's head, stand behind him, and place your hands over his on the keyboard. It's like that scene in Ghost starring Patrick Swayze, but with video games instead of erotic pottery. What? What is that? You smash all the buttons with grace until your character turns himself into a tractor and runs over the enemy team. The match is basically won already, but time to show off a bit of your release. You releases, whoa. Whoa, I cannot freaking read. Anyway, you release this character's ultimate technique, which is basically giving the leader of the opposing team AIDS in real life. Whoa! Did you just give that man AIDS? That's so much better than just cursing. My goodness. I had no idea this character was capable of this. I should have suspected it, because its name is also the word tractor guardian of AIDS. What? Who makes these games? Well, at least you're not the one who romanced Damien a bit, and, whoa, at least you're the one who romanced Damien a bit, and not the guy who got AIDS. You gain +2 fun and 1 boldness. My goodness. Lunch. I am sad because I got rejected by Polly. Dang it, Star Prince isn't here. I think I'm gonna sit with these two. Hi, guys. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immediately painted lips. You can drink whatever, you at this school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!" Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mira, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, wed wine, and the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you still have a taster. What if somebody puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh, what do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple, hire a taster. Fine, any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for you. You raise your hand when Vera picks for you. Drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poison, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. I want to pretend to be poison. You shoot Vera a wink and take the tiniest sip of her scotch and then— No, stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for— I choked on my own, like, breath. No, stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, she is poison. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear, oh my, I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood! Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. My goodness. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now. By the way, she passed out. Do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh. Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach is still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera. Guys! I kind of disliked Vera in the beginning, but now we're getting to know her. I want to go to the auditorium again. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Dang, roses aren't valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate to something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You catch a sight of Damien in the audience, sprawled casually across several seats, smoking 3 cigarettes. He nods at you. Oh my gosh. Have you heard about this talent show they're putting on? You know, at first I wasn't interested, just another lame pity party. Courtesy of the theater department, but then I realized, you know that trophy they give you the winner? You could really hurt someone with that trophy. So now I got a problem. I want that trophy, but I don't want to do some stupid song and dance number to get it. Tell you what, help me think of a killer performance, and I'll promise not to hit you with the trophy when I win it. Much. Stick to what you're good at. Arson! Pull off a surprise victory with the only talent that really matters to you. Trophy theft. I want arson. Not so charming. Are you saying arson is the only kind of murder I'm good at? No, I just like arson, man. What about knife throwing? What about chainsaws? Gosh, what about vehicular manslaughter? Ugh, what am I to you? Some kind of minor league butthole who can't even run a talent show without fire? Tell you what, since you have a very limited idea of what I can do, let me treat you to a beating. I call this sampler platter. Oh goodness. I just got beat up. How lovely. In the morning. I don't want to go to the outdoors because she's there. We're gonna skip class. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 poop. And you gain 2 boldness. Lovely! You're chilling out, not murdering anybody when Damien syncs up to you. Why is Damien following me everywhere? He's hauling a large sack with the words written on it, definitely not a corpse. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse, at least without my lawyer present. But let's just say he apparently had a very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyways, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do. Interesting. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. You just chuck him in the garage. He'll blend in perfect with my collection of vintage dead bodies. I want this one. Oh, you throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof over to your garage. Are all of these yours? Some of these are real classics. Michael Jackson, Alf, Pope John Paul I. Wait a second. These are all people I've murdered. Have you been stealing my murders this whole time? All this time I thought you were a super cool serial killer, but you're really a low-life stealer. Shame on you. Get your own murder victim. Why? Everything I do, you hate me. Damien storms out of your house, smoke literally coming out of his ears, and you hoped he wouldn't notice. You lost 2 creativity and 1 charm. Why? Why do they hate me? I don't like you anymore. No Star Prince. He's mad at me. I don't care much about poor Scott. Fine, I'll sit next to Polly. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you actually got serfs who eat for you? Well, of course I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of me wherever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination, serf, imagined a way to escape from serfdom. So, I'll have ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Luna, you could probably think of a dope new kind of serf. Okay. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? A puppy serf. It's not a serf. It's just 50 cute dogs. Aw. You should get a party serf. A serf to experience hangovers for you. I'm gonna go for Miranda because you've been mean to me. You called me a nerd. A serf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies. Why didn't my imagination serf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution serf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination serf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer and you agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy serf instead. Huzzah! Wonderful. I can't go to the auditorium. Not my theater kid self. We're gonna go to the library. You spend some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? Time fade off, so you gain +2 money. Lovely. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books Liam has gathered. They're scowling intently as if the books have personally wronged them. Our school teacher is the most common mainstream basic material imaginable. I think there's only one thing we can do, really. Petition the school to include works of value. It's gonna be set it on fire. Yep, burn the books. Damien, you're absolutely right. If the fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in a strong action, not just empty words. I cannot understand you! Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between petition and fire is a much cooler option. Unfortunately, it is the exact moment that Crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no, not again. He always thinks these things are my fault, just because they are. I can't get detention seeing a nondescript yogurt resort in this weekend. Oh my goodness. And the band only plays once in a blue moon when the lunar eclipse lines up with... There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they needed. Burn down the entire library! No point of origin, no proof of culprit. Oh my goodness. Tell him there was a 3-horned paper gobbler on the loose that was planning to devour the entire collection, burn down the entire library. Quick thinking, you add more books to the fire and more, and even more than that, and even more. You fool, you've obstructed our only means of agrees. Dude, I like fire, but this right here is too much fire. I never said that before. I don't even know who I am anymore. Luckily, Crazy Martin jumps in with a fire extinguisher, saving you all from the flames. Oh no. Less luckily, he is now hauling all of your butts to detention. Who would have ever thought arson could be sometimes bad? It's a fundamental injustice of the world that may actions sometimes have consequences. I don't want to. Worst of all, thanks to Crazy Martin's quick intervention, the library is still standing, which means more reading is inevitable. Gross, you lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Darn. Okay. I'm going to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself here, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity, but you also lose -3 years of your life as you end the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Later you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend to detention. I have detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured sulky piss on whoever opened it. How lovely. I mean, I didn't set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. Oh, cool. This school is strict as frick. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep entertaining beyond ditching. Do it, just ditch, do it! Species, economic, and social barriers make lifelong friends, but this makes me bored. If skipping detention were a possibility, I would have done that ages ago. I would have just skipped detention before I even got detention. But you know what comes after detention? Expulsion. Oh no. And if I'm expelled, how am I supposed to get into a college good enough to kickstart my career as a fiery threat to the international safety? Moron. I'll just set the teacher's shoes on fire when he's not looking. Oh, I'm so bad at detention. You should be given detention for how bad you are at detention. You lose -2 smarts and -1 boldness. I'm gonna have 0. I'm gonna have 0 everything. Noon, okay. I think we're gonna sit over here. You arrive at your table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. This rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan is folding for our first weddings and third weddings and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular for the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You have to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like this, so it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. Wonderful. This writhing is a snake fold for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Do I want to do it to please Vera? Or do I want it... Pulling more napkins is funny. This one's hard, man. Let's do the, snake one. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under that circumstance would one use. Oh, I see. Dang right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins all the time is all the time. Oh my goodness. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate. My goodness, I cannot read. By not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? You explain that what your fold lacks is complexity in it. It makes up for 12 ounces of cobra venom. It can spit at will. Right, well... Oh my goodness. Right, well, I see we subscribe to a different school of napkinry. I guess I'll leave you two to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. Ooh. Can we ask Vera to, why am I stuttering? We're gonna go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let you get you down. You start improvising all your lines. I improvise like half the things anyways. And it's marvelous. Somehow it expands the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You see, Damien is about to punch some noob when suddenly a dimensional portal opens up between the two of them. Hey, what the heck? I was about to punch that noob. It's the Prince! There will be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome paramour, when you are mine. What? I've traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Oh? Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and smash? I wouldn't put it quite so crassly. Well, I would. That sounds doper than heck, which is hard because heck is lame, but still. Oh, which isn't hard. Oh my goodness. But if Damien goes to another dimension to, how will he kill people with me? There's only one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire army by using nothing but a grapefruit. Okay. Show Damien of the picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and... Haha. You pull it out of your backpack and show it to Damien. It depicts the prince's army wearing floppy shoes and really bad chaps, braiding the opposite of the horse's hair. What is this? A performance piece? Where's the gore? Where's the carnage? I want an army a steel cube full of crotch kicks and badly suppressed emotions, not this fully mobile tea party. Now, fighting isn't everything, Damon. I'll have you know that opposing armies consistently rate my soldiers higher on friendship and customer service than any other. You lost me at fighting isn't everything, man. Go buy your army some armor, pacifist. The prince returns dejectedly to his dimension, hopefully to follow Damien's advice. You gain +2 fun and 1 smarts. Oh goodness. It's definitely between Vera and Damien. But I want to see. I think Vera's gonna reject me though, because I'm not really that smart or bold. I'm just kind of creative, and I have money. But I also don't think he'll like me because I offended him like 6 times. Let's go with Damien. Sure. We're going with the guy this time. You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom with you? I need spice in my life, and if you were spice, you'd be, some bland spice. Seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought for the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love. Yay. I'm a millionaire, most likely to marry a zebra? Bruh. The world is just a canvas for you to set on fire. How lovely. How lovely. I'm upset. I'm very upset. I didn't do good in anything. I got rejected again! Farts? Oh, this music is kind of fire. Will it get me copyrighted? I'm scared. Oops. How lovely. I'm very upset about that, actually. Again? Again? I guess I'm just not good enough, man. Darn. At least I have some good music. That's really upsetting, man. Okay, well, that hurts. This is a kind of cute game though. I'm probably gonna play it like 7 more times. Probably at a more convenient time so everyone's like there, but I was messing around today, so and I won't be live tomorrow. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Goodbye, farewell, see you later. Um, and I hope you liked playing this game. I'm probably gonna edit it and post it soon. But anyways, I will see you guys later. I know it's like a quick stream that I've been doing today, but like 2 hours is a lot. I've been doing 6 hours for like the past while. But anyways, goodbye, farewell, see you later.